I've made everything easy for you by placing all the 3D models we need for this module on slide 1, but I'll still quickly show you how to add a 3D model to PowerPoint. Start by adding a new slide, and I'll just quickly change the background to the right color. Right-click, select Format Background, and choose the color. Then go to the Insert tab, click 3D Models, and select this device to locate your 3D model. You can also simply drag and drop the file directly into PowerPoint. And there you go. If you click the 3D model at its center, you can rotate it freely. You can also find the object in the selection pane for easier management. Okay, let's move on. For this next part, we'll need to zoom out in PowerPoint. You can do this by clicking the little minus button in the bottom right corner. You can either duplicate the cloud 3 times or go back to slide 1 and copy the cloud from there. As long as you end up with 4 clouds, you're good to go. Don't forget to rename them. We will now place the 4 clouds outside the canvas. You can zoom out a bit more if needed. Try adjusting the position of some of the clouds. You might be asking yourself, why are we placing objects outside the canvas? Nothing outside the canvas will be visible if you play the slide right now. That's true. But if you duplicate the slide, move the clouds to the other side, and apply the morph transition, you've now created the effect of clouds moving across the screen. You can then go to the duration setting in the top right corner and adjust the speed of the transition. Let's try setting it to 10 seconds for a smoother, slower movement. Now, if you play the slide, you will see the clouds smoothly floating across the screen. If you want the movement to feel even more natural, try altering the 3D position of the objects on the second slide. Then play the slide again to see the effect. You've really brought the clouds to life. Now, let's do the same with the plane. Copy it from slide 1, then paste it into slide 2, placing it on the left side, and into slide 3, placing it on the right side. Now, play slide 2 and watch the plane fly across the screen. Perfect. Now, we just need the product to be dropped in by a parachute. Go back to slide 1, copy the beard oil, and paste it into slide 2. Then, flip it so that you can only see the bottom and make it slightly smaller to create the illusion of it being higher up in the air. Do the same with the parachute and place it over the beard oil. You might notice something right away. The parachute is lying on top of the beard oil instead of behind it. That's because PowerPoint works with layers, X, Y, and Z dimensions to position objects. X controls left and right, Y controls up and down, and Z controls depth. To fix this, just go to the selection pane, find the parachute, and drag it down below the beard oil. Now, it looks like the parachute is actually attached to the product. Drag the parachute and beard oil to the left, then copy them into slide 3. Place them somewhere in the right corner, and make the beard oil slightly larger to create the effect of it getting closer to the ground. Give the parachute a little twist to make it look like it's moving naturally as it flies across the screen. Now, play the slide and watch the parachute drop smoothly as the beard oil lands on the screen. All you need to do now is create another slide, change the background color, and then copy and paste the beard oil onto the new slide. Flip it around, make it larger, and then watch it come to life with a morph transition. Play slide 2 and watch the animation in action. Okay, that looks good. Now, we just need to add a text box. Go to the Insert tab and add a shape. I chose a rectangle. Then type in the headline, our best-selling product. Here's a quick tip. If you copy and paste the text box from the materials, you can use the Format Painter in the Home tab to match the style. But wait, it doesn't work? That's because I grouped the header and subheader together in the materials. To fix this, select the header individually, then click the Format Painter to apply the correct style. Now, add the subheader and use the same formatting trick. Select the subheader individually, then click the Format Painter to apply the correct style. Everything should be perfectly formatted. Delete the grouped header and subheader you just dragged in. Notice that if you grab the header you just created and move it around, the subheader stays in place. To keep them linked together, you can group the two objects. Head to the selection pane, rename the objects. Select both the header and subheader. Then, right-click and select Group. It's good practice to always rename your objects. And when you group something, you're essentially turning it into a single object. Rename the grouped object. When you move it around, the header and subheader stay linked together. The last step is to copy the grouped header and subheader, then paste it into slide 3 and position it on the left side. Now, play slide 2 one last time and watch everything come together. Perfect. See you in the next session, where we'll be adding sound effects and some 3D animations.